Members of the Council of State, Ministers of State, Justice Brobe and members of his commission, Coalition of Chiefs for the creation of Bono East, MMDCs, members of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to be standing here to introduce members of the Coalition of Chiefs for the creation of Bono East. I'll start with the head of delegation, Nana Pimampim Kabrese, the fifth Omahini of Yeji traditional area and president of the Ahafo House of Chiefs. He is accompanied today by someone who is not from Bono East, but is the vice president of the Ahafo House of Chiefs, the Junim Mahine, who is here with us as the vice president of the House of Chiefs. Nana Kabrese was accompanied by an Oba Penny, Nana Ajua Labo, who is replacing the Queen Mother. Nana. Then Nana Siahine Mpre Kukuji, who happens to be a member of the executive committee of the Coalition of Chiefs for Bono East. Next, Techiman Traditional Council. The president is Osiadeyo Akumfiamia, the fourth Omahino of Techiman and president of the Techiman Traditional Council. He is accompanied today by Osiadeyo accompanying the Krobohine, who is here with us, and Nana Yabua Asiama, who is the acting Queen Mother of Techiman Traditional Council. Next is Atebubu. Nana Osu Achia Brimpong, he himself is here. He's the president of the Atebubu Traditional Council. He is accompanied by Nana Yedu, the Omahima, Nana Oseijan is the Chudomhine of Atebubu Traditional Council. Next is Abase Obrimpong Kru Techi, the second is the Omahine of Abase Traditional Council. Nana Frimpoma Kesi is the Omahima, she's also here with us. And we have Nana Techi Ajiman, who is the Ahinemahine and a member of the executive committee of the Coalition of Chiefs. Next is Basa. Basa Mahine Nana Ousu Sechi II, president of the Basa Traditional Council, accompanied by Nana Ajewa Mpamachi Omahima and Nana Oseusu Jasehine. Next, we have Ajadi, Okofrobo Kwabena Akuyamwa II, the Omahine of Ajadi traditional area. Nana Ama Ntiwa II is the Omahima, and Nana Intri Opon II, who is the chief domine, is with Nana the Omahine. Next is Akroso. Akroso Mahine, Nana Akum Ajay Bosheng, president of Akroso Traditional Council. Accompanying Nana is Nana Ofosia II, the Queen Mother. Next is Nana Akuyamwa Boating, who is the Kruntihini of the Traditional Council. Next, Amanting, the Omaihini of Amanting, Osabarima Ousu Ababio II, could not be with us, and is represented by Nana Ousu Poku, the Kruntihini of the traditional area. He is accompanied by Nana Sewa Bonsu, the Queen Mother, and also accompanied by Nana Kwabna Poku Nifahene, who is also a member of the Executive Committee. Next is Prang. Nana Kwajo Nyakon II is the Omahini of Prang traditional area. He couldn't be with us, and he has his Nifahene, Nana Kofi Taka Nifahene, representing him. The Omahima is Nana Akuya Tipa. On the delegation is Nana Kofi Dakon, who is the Achiamehine, accompanying the representative of the traditional area. The next is Nkranza. The Nkranza traditional area is represented fully, headed by the acting president of the Traditional Council, Oheneba Ajay Bafo. Accompanying Oheneba is Nana Adudonyina Kropa. Krontin Adon Benkumine, sorry. And then Nana Efa Adumakon. The next traditional area is Konkoma. Konkoma's delegation is headed by Nana Kokudia, who is the substantive Jasehene and the acting president of the Traditional Council. Nana Boachiwa Yedia is the Omanhima. On the delegation is Nana Kwajo Bolanyi Akwamuhine of the traditional area. The next is Ofuman. Ofuman delegation is headed by Nana Akumfi Ameyao, the Ankobiahine of the traditional area and acting president of the council. Nana Akosia Amobea is the Omanhima. The next is Nkomi traditional area. The delegation is headed by Nana Kwame Asabre Adontehine. I beg your pardon. Nana Kruku Sunkwa Chidomhine. On the delegation is the Omanhima Nana Ama Menteso. More traditional area. Nana Abubrem Yao Dompo Chafohine, who is the acting president of the Traditional Council, accompanied by Nana Ama Jefo, the Omanhima, and Nana Kwesi Jima. We are say traditional area is represented by Nana Amu Kwesi IV and Nana Ousu Fosu Band Bamuhine. Jan is represented by Nana Brema Ente Jasehine and acting president of the council, accompanied by Nana Kofi Nyakon, who is the Jasehine. We also have with us Nana Sharchi Fanyinama of Kintampo. Other members of the coalition, the executive committee of the coalition who have not been mentioned are the following. Nana Asare Brimpong, Tri Brimpong, who is the Adontinhine of Techiman traditional area, and he is the president of the executive committee. Nana Chi Akumfi Ameyao, the Mamahine of Techiman traditional area, who is myself, the executive secretary of the committee. Nana Apentin Fusijiabo, Bamuhine of Techiman traditional area. Nana Afna Nketia, Chafohine of Techiman traditional area. Mr. Kweku Boache, Nana Ousujima, and Kobi Ahine of Atebubu traditional area. Nana Ousu Sapong, Achamehine of Atebubu. Nana Ousujima and Kobi Ahine of Atebubu traditional area. Your Excellency, we also have on our delegation the current and former MDCs. If you are here, may you rise for the recognition. Are they here? Or of all the 11 municipalities and districts. We also have some current and some former members of parliament. If you are here, can you please rise? I didn't know we were so few. Mr. President, this is the entire list. There are a number of other dignitaries who came with us who may have to be introduced a lot later. I thank you, sir.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for announcing the delegation. Shall we invite to the podium the Minister for Regional Reorganization and Development, the Honorable Dan Kweku Botre.
Thank you. Your Excellency the President, Your Excellency the Vice President, Chief of Staff, Office of the President, Honorable Senior Minister, the Chairman and Honorable Members of the Council of State, Honorable colleague ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, Honorable MMDCs, Justice Brobe and members of the Commission of Inquiry, the President of Brong Ahafo Regional House of Chiefs, Pim Cabrese, who's also the Omahine of Yeji traditional area, and Nananom, who are all gathered here. A very good morning to all of you. Mr. President, yesterday it began. We made history. I'm very happy to be here today as we continue this exercise of giving constitutional instruments to our people who petitioned to have new regions created for them. Yes, indeed, Mr. President, in 2017, you did receive petitions from sections of the country. In the case of Bono East, you received a petition dated 1st June, and It came on the letterhead of Coalition of Chiefs for Bono, B-O-N-O East Region. This is how the petition was sent. We received additional memoranda from the chiefs from Bono East. One was dated 4th September, in which they documented the size, topography, vegetation, and climate, population and ethnic composition, natural resources, economy, into brackets, agriculture, industry, services, tourism, and fisheries that was contained in the other memoranda they submitted to your office. It all came under the letterhead of Coalition of Bono East Chiefs. Mr. President, before the petitions were sent to the Council of State for advice, the Ministry for Regional Reorganization and Development undertook consultations and sensitization program throughout the regions. In May, we went Western, Ahafo, Volta, and Northern regions. We met all the regional House of Chiefs, not only from the petitioners enclave, but the entire regional House of Chiefs. And they gave us advice and guidance on how to go about our work. Mr. President, we also met all members of parliament from the petitioned regions. And this one, we did not only meet members of parliament from the enclave, but all members of parliament. Mr. President, we also met the president and members of the National House of Chiefs. When the commission was appointed under Justice Brobe, we also took them to all the regional House of Chiefs, and they had consultations with them. Again, the commission also met with the National House of Chiefs. Again, that's for the second time, and they also had consultations with them. So there have been very, very deep consultations. This is before the commission undertook the public hearing exercise in all of these 6 petitioned areas. So, Mr. President, a lot of consultation has taken place. This is an exercise, as you indicated yesterday, that many of our chiefs and our people have long petitioned several governments. So it's not something that has just come out. And I want to place on record my appreciation of the support we had from the chiefs. Mr. President, the chiefs gave us guidance, they gave us advice, and they met us anytime we wanted to see them, both in private and in public. I may want to single out that of the Yabora, the overlord of the Gonjaland Kingdom. He set up many organizations to pursue his campaign. They have Directorate of Strategy, Directorate of Information, Directorate of Fundraising, and in all these things, we were privileged that he sent copies to our office. He made sure that there was no partisan approach to it. So in their committee for fundraising, we had the treasurer of all the political parties within the Gonjaland were members of the fundraising committee. After the referendum, on the 12th of January, the overlord of Gonjaland Kingdom met all paramount chiefs, opinion leaders, and his campaign team at the Damongo Senior High School Assembly Hall. And it was a very big gathering. He thanked them for the work and for the campaign, which had been very successful. He therefore said that now that they had finished the campaign, he was dissolving all the campaign structures. At that meeting, on his own, he requested that all his members of his kingdom do support Damongo to become the regional capital, and that he was going to send such a petition to Mr. President. It is therefore very surprising that in one of the 6 petition areas where they themselves on their own had such consultation and sensitization. We witnessed yesterday, after such a beautiful program, the act of lawlessness in Salaga. We condemn this. We are told that about 7 people have been arrested and they are looking for the others. And it's our firm belief that the law would deal with such people. We want to thank you, Mr. President, and all those who have supported us. Yesterday, I thank the Justice Bobe Committee and the Commission who traveled. They were in the Bono East, and I'm told that they were received very well. They toured the whole area, and the chiefs were very happy. We want to thank the chairman and other members of the Council of State, who not only did they receive us when we made a presentation to them, but they followed keenly the whole process of our work. Then finally, Mr. President, it is said that without a vision, a people perish. That's Proverbs 29:18. Yesterday, I singled out the quality of executive courage in the President, Nana Akufo Addo, as an indispensable ingredient for embarking on and completing this difficult political feat of creating 6 new regions in our beloved country. Today, I want to touch briefly on another quality, which for me is a vital ingredient, that of vision. By vision, I do not merely mean a big picture, a perspective, or thinking outside the box. I'm referring here to the essential quality of being far-sighted. Again, politicians are often accused of being short-sighted, doing or saying things just to be re-elected, being expedient and not tackling the difficult issues or not making the tough, hard choices needed for national cohesion and progress. There was a lot of murmuring and a private rolling of eyes when the president decided to prioritize the creation of regions as a policy directive upon assuming office. Frankly, some observers and commentators simply could not see what the president could see. I'm told by a friend that there's a reason why there are more miracles on site restoration than any other in the Bible. Seeing clearly and seeing far are critical qualities not only for individual living, but for successful nation building. Seeing far also means you often see what others don't, and you either wait patiently for them to catch up with you, or you sustain political attacks, while others, they probably keep rubbing their eyes to see. It's not always easy, because again in the Bible, when Joseph dared share his vision with his brothers, he ended up being sold and he found himself in a pit. That is the risk at times associated with far-sighted people always. Changing the map and face of the nation so decisively when others simply could not see what you meant shows clearly how you were a visionary leader and you were far-sighted. It had to be so clear that it could be actionable and result in a tangible outcome to meet the deepest aspiration of the people and the communities concerned. And yesterday, and even today, you can see clearly how people are joyous. For a lot of the people in the affected regions, this was also a liberating vision. The outpouring of passion, joy, and fulfillment at the creation of these regions, the sense of unity, the fact that our political opponents not only agreed with this, but turned out to make personal donations to support the cause are all a testament to the far-sightedness of His Excellency in embarking on this venture of creating new regions. We can only wish that this vision, this venture, will go to finally upgrade based on the resources and the plans and programs that President has aligned for the development of these regions, will go to upgrade the quality of life of the citizens for our country now and forevermore. Mr. President, we are very grateful. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, those are the words of the general that you put in charge of this exercise, the Honorable Dan Kweku Botwe. Having heard from him, may I kindly invite the head of the delegation from the Bono East Region to share the remarks of the soon-to-be Bono East Region before the President speaks and publicly presents the constitutional instruments. the president of the Bono Ahafo Regional House of Chiefs, will speak to us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's receive him with a big round of applause.
His Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Akufo Addo. His Excellency, the Vice President, Alhaji Mahmoud Maumia, Chief of Staff, Chairman and members of the Council of State, Ministers of State, Chairman and members of the Commission of Inquiry into Creation of Regions, members of Parliament, MMDCs, Nananom, and the people from the Bono East, ladies and gentlemen, I am very delighted as the leader of the delegation of the chiefs and people from the Bono East to say a few words to His Excellency, the President, and the government on this historic day. Indeed, today will go down in history as the day on which the Bono East Region was officially declared as created per the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Here we are today. Your Excellency is about to present to us the constitutional instrument, CI, giving the legal backing. Your Excellency, permit me to convey the deepest appreciation of the chiefs and people of the Bono East region for faithfully honoring your promise to create more regions to accelerate development and deepen local governance in Ghana. We are particularly appreciative of the fact that the coalition of chiefs for Bono East were the last to submit our petition in June 2017. Despite the lateness in the submission of our petition, Your Excellency was patient enough to receive it and consequently referred it to the Council of State for advice and necessary action. Had it not been your patience and commitment to development, the chiefs and people of the Bono East would not have been here today, to witness this history. Pursuant to the referendum held by the Electoral Commission that gave credence to this noble cause, we recorded 85% turnout and over 99% yes votes. Today, Your Excellency has called us to officially hand over the new region, to us. Your Excellency, you have been faithful to the chiefs and the people of Bono East, and this gives us confidence and assurance that the new region will see massive development for the improvement in the lives of our people. Your Excellency, development is your wish for Bono East and indeed all parts of Ghana. And we know it will come to pass under your leadership. Your Excellency, throughout our deliberations as chiefs and people, and with your noble ministers, we have remained united and fought together with a common purpose. Recently, there has been some form of competition for the siting of the regional capital, which gained media attention. In a meeting with the Minister of Regional Reorganization and Development, Honorable Dankwaku Bochi, and his deputy, Honorable Martin Ajay Mensah Kosa, at Sunyane, I, on behalf of the Coalition of Chiefs for Bono East, assured them that the competition for the capital cannot and will not divide us. Let me say here again, Your Excellency, that all the chiefs in the Bono East are united behind your vision and choice of a suitable capital for us. The Bono East is endowed with numerous resources that can be tapped to develop the area and Ghana as a whole. We have oil, gold, diamond, industrial clay, the water river, beautiful tourist sites, good land for commercial farming, and a hard-working people. The potential of the Bono East is enormous and should be harnessed to the benefit of our people and Ghana. The new region is expected to bring improvement in our roads, schools, hospitals, potable water, markets, improved security, and many other areas of social and economic development. Your Excellency, once again, the chiefs and people in the Bono East are grateful to you and your government for the region you are going to give us today. You have fulfilled your promise to us. We are also grateful to your hardworking minister of the regional organization and development, Honorable Dankwaku Bochi, and his deputy, Honorable Martin Ajay Mensah Kosa, for working tirelessly and engaging Nananom and stakeholders in a cordial way throughout the process. We are also grateful to the Commission of Inquiry into the creation of regions, led by His Lordship Justice Stephen Aramrobi, for the fruitful interactions with the chiefs and people. Their engagements with us proved that we need and we deserve a region. Nananom are also thankful to Professor Amiao, Akumfi, the Executive Secretary to the Coalition of Chiefs for Bono East, for its commitment and dedication of time and energy throughout the process. We thank Nananom and all stakeholders who contributed in diverse ways to make our dream a reality. Your Excellency, we of the Bono East and our generations to come will forever remain grateful to you and your government. We wish your government well. We look forward to have more interactions with you and your able ministers on the development action plan for our new region. On behalf of Nananom and the people of the Bono East, I sincerely thank you, Your Excellency. Long life, Your Excellency, Mr. President. Long life, Bono East Region. Long life, Ghana.
Ladies and gentlemen, shortly we'll hear from His Excellency the President. The Ghana Dance Ensemble is with us, a number of traditional groups. I do understand that there's an Adwa performance from the Bono East Region, the soon-to-be Bono East Region. We'll take the Adwa performance. There are these displays of culture, pomp, and pageantry as a sign of celebration at what is happening here at the forecourt of the Jubilee House yesterday and today. We'll take the Adwa performance and then we invite His Excellency the President to publicly present the constitutional instrument that sets up or gives effect to the Bono East Region. The Adwa dance is a traditional Akan dance, also danced in the Guan areas to celebrate riches, royalty, and joyous occasions like today. Earlier, you witnessed the fronton from. Yesterday, we saw the Damba, as well as the Takai and other dancers here at the forecourt of the Jubilee House. Why? History is being made. A big thank you to the Ghana Dance Ensemble. A big thank you to the Ghana Dance Ensemble. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the Ghana Dance Ensemble for that beautiful Adwa and fronton from dance earlier on. May I ask you to rise wherever you are? May I ask you to rise wherever you are as we receive the President of the Republic and the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo.
Eminent clergy, Vice President, Chairperson and members of the Council of State, Chief of Staff of the Office of the President, Senior Minister, Minister for Regional Reorganization and Development, Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, the Attorney General, ministers and the Bono Ahafo Regional Minister and his deputy, ministers and deputy ministers of state, members of parliament, the chairperson and members of the Brobe Commission, the president of the Bono Ahafo Regional House of Chiefs, the Omahene of Yeji traditional area, Pima Pim Yao Cabrese V, Amahima, Nananum, elders and members of the delegation from Bono East Region, the chairperson and executives of the Middle Belt Development Authority, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all of you warmly to Jubilee House, the seat of our nation's presidency. Today is a happy day for the people of the newly created Bono East Region. And I'm happy that years of agitation for the creation of this region, which yielded no results, have come to an end. And hopefully that a new era of progress and prosperity has dawned for the people of the region. For an enclave which is ethnically diverse, representing about 2/3 of the entire landmass of the then Bono Ahafo region, and whose predominant activity is agriculture, Bono East, with significant deposits of natural resources, should have been one of the most developed parts of our country. Unfortunately, it is not. After receiving a petition from 14 chiefs from traditional areas within the municipalities and districts of the proposed Bono East region for the creation of the region, I referred, in accordance with the dictates of the Constitution of the Republic, in Article 52A, on 26 June 2017, the petition to the Council of State for its advice. And on 15th August 2017, the Council advised that a commission of inquiry be established to determine whether or not there was a need and substantial demand for the creation of the proposed Bono East region. During the public hearings conducted by the nine-member Brobe Commission, headed by the eminent jurist, the retired Justice of the Supreme Court, Mr. Justice S.A. Brobe, the persons who appeared outlined a wide range of issues, from access to government and public services, access to educational and healthcare infrastructure, the equitable distribution of statutory funds and development projects, and the creation of growth poles using agriculture as a catalyst for growth and industrialization, as some of the reasons for the demand for the creation of the new region. Indeed, out of the 10,109 participants and the 6 public hearings conducted in the proposed Bono East region, there was not a single dissenting voice. When the time came for the constitutional threshold to be met in the 27 December 2018 referendum, 99.5% out of the 85.82% of the electorate who turned out to vote voted yes. Residents of Atebubu, Amantin, Kintampo, Nkoranza, Pru, Sene, and Techiman could not have conveyed their determination for the region in a much clearer voice. Nananum, I can assure that this government, which facilitated the creation of the region in compliance with the provisions of the Constitution, will help ensure the smooth takeoff and development of Bono East. Many of the reasons alluded to as the basis for the creation of the new region are not peculiar to Bono East alone. The creation of the 6 new regions presents us with the opportunity to serve better the needs of the people from these new regions through the effective and efficient reorganization and distribution of our public services and infrastructure. With the coalition from Bono East described by the Brobe Commission as, quote, one of the most organized, unquote, I appeal to you to support government's efforts in developing the new region. Within 1 week of the declaration of the results of the referendum, I constituted a 7-member government committee chaired by the dynamic and sagacious Minister for Regional Reorganization and Development, the Honorable Dan Butcher MP, with the Minister for Planning, the Honorable Ahafo MP, the Minister for Local Government and Rural Development, the Honorable Alima Mahama MP, the Minister for Special Development Initiatives, the Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumson MP, the Minister for Finance, Kenu Furiata, the Minister for National Security, Albert Kandapaya, and the Presidential Advisor, Dr. Kwame Akufo, as members to plan and oversee the rapid development of Bono East. In the President's 2019 budget statement, an amount of 20 million cedis has been allocated as seed capital for Bono East to help in the establishment of the needed infrastructure for the smooth takeoff of the region. I know one of the concerns of the coalition in Bono East had to do with, quote, appointments to government positions and feelings of marginalization. You will thus be glad to know that soon you will have your own minister hailing from Bono East. Until the appointment of a substantive regional minister for Bono East, I have asked the current regional minister for Bono East, for Ahafo, the Honorable Evans Opoku-Bobier MP, to act as caretaker minister. I'm happy to inform you that Techiman has been chosen as the capital. I want to assure residents of the region, however, the government projects and structures will be equitably spread across the region. So, Nananum, ladies and gentlemen, this is the day we begin to write the story of growth and accelerated development of Bono East Region. This can only happen if we work together and eschew all forms of narrow parochial interests. Our forefathers who fought for our nation's independence with their sweat, toil, and blood envisaged us to be a progressive and prosperous nation. And I'm confident that the development of Bono East will contribute to the making of the great nation of Ghana we all desire. Let us be up and do it. Please excuse me. Accordingly, Mr. Vice President, Nananum, ladies and gentlemen, I will now present to the head of the delegation the constitutional instrument CI 113, giving effect to the results of the referendum of 27 December 2018, as certified by the Electoral Commission in Gazette number 12 of 2019, and thereby creating the Bono East Region, and signed the instrument of attestation to these facts. May God bless Bono East Region and us all, and may God bless our homeland Ghana, and make it great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for His Excellency's speech. Mr. President will now proceed to sign the document of attestation. We will invite the President of the former Brong Ahafo Regional House of Chiefs in the company of 3 other chiefs to witness the attestation. The Attorney General is making available the constitutional instrument CI 113 to His Excellency the President as he prepares to sign the document of attestation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from history. If you are here or if you're watching live on television, you are witnessing something that is unparalleled in the history of our country since independence. For the first time in our nation's history, a Bono East Region is being created. While Mr. President signs the document of attestation, some of the chiefs rise in dance at this celebration. I will need you to join us to receive it with a big round of applause when the deed is done. And when His Excellency presents that document of attestation to Nananom and the people of the Bono East Region. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just about 20 minutes after midday. Today, the 13th of February, in the year of our Lord 2019, the attestation reads, Nana Addo Akufo Addo, President of the Republic, on the 13th of February 2019, presented the constitutional instrument CI 113 for the creation of the Bono East Region to the head of the delegation from the Bono East Region. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. History has been made and you are here to witness it. Congratulations to the people of the Bono East Region. Congratulations. CI 113, the 113th constitutional instrument of the Republic of Ghana, which gives effect to the creation of the Bono East Region, today publicly presented by His Excellency the President Nana Addo Akufo Addo to the people and the chiefs of the Bono East Region. In case you haven't noticed, this is the 113th constitutional instrument of the Republic of Ghana. It is the instrument that gives life to the 13th region of the Republic of Ghana. The 13th region of the Republic of Ghana is signified by CI 113. And significantly, Mr. President, you handed it over, or you publicly presented it, on the 13th of February. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm informed that Oheneba Ejei Bafo Ankobi Ahene, an acting president of the Nkranza Traditional Council, has been nominated to give a special vote of thanks, after which we will take the closing prayer and the national anthem. When we are done, we'll resume our seats and take the official photographs before the president and the dignitaries depart from here.
Your Excellency, President Nana Addo Akufo Addo, Your Excellency, our competent Vice President, the Chairman and the members of the Council of State, the Chairman and the members of the Justice Grobe Commission, President of the Bono Ahafo House of Chief Nana Kabrese, Honorable Cabinet and Ministers of State, Honorable Members of Parliament, Nananom, Ahafo, thank you all for being here. And it gives me the greatest of pleasure to be called upon to give the vote of thanks to this great happening in history today. In the first instance, I'll give thanks to the Lord Almighty for making us see today as a great day for the creation of the Bono East Region. My biggest and greatest thanks goes to His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Akufo Addo, the man I'll call a man of vision, a man of creativity, and a man of his words. And above all, the person who conceived the idea of creating new regions and even accepting the creation of the Bono East Region in the very last stage. We thank you very much. The people of the Bono East will forever be grateful to you. And history come to see that the people of Bono East will live to see greater days ahead of us. Mr. President, I want to, on behalf of myself and the people of Nkranza, say that we thank you very much for even picking Techiman as our capital. And we shall all work together to make sure that all the resources we got in the Bono East region will be used fruitfully for the betterment of our people. And Mr. President, I thank you for your assurance that the resources of the region will be equitably distributed amongst its people. We thank you very much. May God bless you all. And everybody here, we thank you for coming, for seeing this great day. Thank you.
The significance, the extra significance of this vote of thanks is the fact that it's delivered by the Oheneba Ejei Bafo Ankobi Ahene, an acting president of the Nkranza Traditional Council. Ladies and gentlemen, there are thousands of Ghanaians who are watching this event, especially from the Bono East region. I want to invite the Deputy Minister for Regional Reorganization and Development, the Honorable Martin Ejei Mensah Kosa, to give us a quick translation of the President's speech in the local language for the benefit of the thousands who are watching back home. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause.
Yo, nananom, I'm the on chariot, Niman Penini, near Becasae. na me dwumadi a mebedi ni sɛ mebɛbɔ no tɔfa mampanyini kasan odi kan de akɔ abansɛm kɛseɛ ma yɛn nyinaa titiri nananom sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛaba bɛhyiam aba no fi kɛseɛ mu ha ɔtɔ so biome ɔla nnɛ yɛ anigye da kɛseɛ de ma yɛ adehye a yɛwɔ Bono East yɛne nananom nyinaa na ɔno ankasa mampanyini so na yɛ anigye da kɛseɛ de ma no sɛ saa kwantue yɛ tumfire tentene yɛ nananom apɛn so na nnɛ ne nyame adom ne nyinaa ba awieyɛ yɛnya mmerɛ foforɔ bi a ɛyɛ mpumtuo ne nkɔsoɔ ɛhyerɛn ɛhwɛ yɛnim mampanyi dɛ wohwɛ Bono East yɛbɔ bi a Bono Ahafo a seesei abɛtwam kɔ wokyɛm bɛyɛ mmiɛnsa a Bono East yɛdeɛ bɛyɛ mmienu fam agudie nyame de akyɛeɛ nanso so wohwɛ yɛ mpuntua a na akɔyɛ biribiɔ nananom mampanyi dɛ ɛyɛ June da ɛtɔ so aduonu nsia ɛyɛ mfie pim mmienu dunson no petition anaasɛ nkrataa nananom twerɛeɛ a bɛde bɛhyɛ ne nsam odi Ghana mmara so saa petition na efiri traditional areas 14 dunani ne ɛwɔ mansi ahodoɔ so a efiri Bono East odi Ghana mmara so de kɔhyɛ Council of State bɛnsam sɛ bɛnni ho dwuma sɛna mmara ɛseɛ na Council of State dwuma die he bɛyɛ biribiara bɛde bayɛ ɛho adanseɛ anaasɛ report a ɛbayɛ am sɛ ɛda adi pefee sɛ saa deɛ nkrataa nananom de bɛbayɛ ɛyɛ nkrataa na ɛho hia na nipa dɔm na so ne bɛpɛ mampanyi dɛ public hearings a yɛwura alambrobe ɔne ne commission members bɛba apro a bɛne bɛyɛyɛ yɛn nyinaa titiri nananom yɛne adehyeɛ yɛkɔ bɛnim yɛkɔka yɛn nsɛm kae mu yɛn hu ne sɛ nipa baako mpo akɔka sɛ ɔno deɛ wɔn pɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛda yɛpɛ na justice ne mpanyinfoɔ bɛ committee a bɛdi saa adwumadie so sɛ wohwɛ a nsɛm a yɛde kɔdan bɛ titiriw na ɛyɛ mpuntuo nsɛm na yɛpɛ sɛ yɛmfa kuayɔ so sɛ yɛsaka new region here na mampanyini mmoa na yɛntimi ɛmfa mmea nnwuma aspect nsɛm sukuu nsɛm ne nyinaa anim ma yɛ wenum ne botae pɔte a nananom bɛtintim nkrataa bɛde bɛdan commission yɛ a nnɛ ɛne deɛ yɛhuni na mampanyi kɔse kan sɛ wohwɛ mpem du ɔha ne nkono nipa a bɛkɔ committee anim a bɛkɔka bɛnsɛm ne nyinaa nsɛm a bɛka yɛn nyinaa so kɔsi pi deɛ nananom petition a bɛde bɛba yɛn afei yɛnkɔnkɔto referendum ɛyɛ bronya da December da ɛtɔ so aduonu nson sunsuaya a ɛba yɛ he yɛn nyinaa techimanfoɔ nkransafoɔ atebubu puru sɛnɛ onyi bia mfirim kintampɔ yɛn nyinaa yɛto no boom yɛnya 99.5% yɛn kyerɛ sɛ adeɛ na yɛpɛ yakoma di akyire ɛne yɛ no na nananom mampanyin dɛ yɛn ka kyerɛ ho sɛ sɛnea naban yi ne yam ayɔ saa adeɛ yɛ ama yɛ saa ne ɔbɛfa mmerɛm na wahwɛ sɛ yɛbɛtete region yi meka sɛ yi mampanyin aban wɔatwa sikapudo de ato hɔ saa regions ahodoɔ nsia yi mampanyin gye di paa sɛ ɛyɛ kwan bi a yɛbɛfa so na yɛde atoto ahyehyɛ yɛma no yi na mu yɛ dim abane bɛbɛne yɛ mu nnwuma bɛbɛne yɛ na mfasoɔ biara ne mpuntu a ɛsɛ efirim na nso yɛn nsa kan yɛn nsa bɛka mampanyin ka sɛ yɛ haw bebree titiriw Bono East ne sɛ appointment ayɛ a yɛyɛ n'abane mu tam biara ayɛ na yɛakam ɛnɛ deɛ yɛso yɛate dɛ nnɛ Bono ni ɛba bɛdi minister ɛwɔ Bono East ama watimi atie yɛ soma ɛne yɛnkɔ ne nyinaa na nananom mampanyin kasan ɔdɛ yɛto aban wieyɛ 1 week pɛpɛɛpɛ na ɔte abadwakuo bi ɛnokorɛ saa abadwakuo yi nipa bɛyɛ nson mia me minister adwumawura na ɔkeka fɛ yie adeɛ bi a ɔde ne nsa ka ɔyɛ yie yɛwura dambotwe ne na ɔda no woyi ɔno a Professor Jambafo, Minister, Planning and Development. Honorable Alima Mahama, MP, Local Government. Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumsin, Minister for Special Development Initiatives. Yera Kanufurata, Minister for Finance. Yera Albert Kandapa, Minister for National Security. Ne Abayin Futufo, Yera Pame, Amwako Tufo, Zampen Fui, Niman Penidi Edmas Mabese, Bensha, Nayasha Namo Yebetua, Region Yebetima Bonatasia. Na Numa Bian in Puntua Ese, and Manimuya Yadishasiano, Yebetumiayo. Ampa, committee by the back report, but done in Mampany. Now, Mampany so the moon semi, aye, a Juma. Na make us say, Mampanya Shase, Yera, Ivasopoku Bobie, Regional Minister, now uncanted Bono Ahafo. Na on a bed that Bono East ano as Nshaso Aswafo. Na Ebeya Kopim say Mampany on one Casabe Yibia. About Sina name. Na Mampany there. And then Ojina Kase, Techiman, any year capital, Emma, Bono East. Na Osai Kaso said, Osha your boss said, Eya Mpuntunyuma, any Akadia, never be a SCA region here. You bet me pepe, and quay say, Binya capital, near the Bibia, Aqua Kuguho. Mampany, the young country will say, Obasha, say region here, creative. Edim punctuo beba. Na commission be the report to bebe no be catch and say. Be boy and sra, be ne be di sa adwuma die. Be di adanse bi fa ye ho. Ye ho te, ye di ye ho ni. Ye pasumdwe, kuru ye ne do wo ye ntem. Na osre se ye ma sa de ntena ho. Eno ne ono, one na ban be betum, be asom, na be ne ye di sankita ho ya bom. Ene da so se, ye be gya de papa bi ama nchirimafo. And I'm saying, no more yet. Mampany Jinaso at the CI 113. And any the Adansia, region Ayatiti, Essini Pissinita, a boy Chile, Sir Ampa, and Mramuno Yajatum, Mampany de Ashe, Nana Yajiman in some. Na Ednu Friwa, we did the attestation, Adansidia Krata, Echesa Ampa, Abakusemu, say I can ne. Yachia at this Juma D, and also Mampany ya Piso, Mampany and Yamin Shiraye, Bono East. O may be Bianco ye, Yamin Shiragana, na Oma Yanya Cassia Yanya Hoding, Mampany or the Biasi, so by ye, Yakosra on Kaho, non fine co. Mampany, Yadawasi, Uncasu, Yamin Shirao, one more Cabeshe.
Martin Ejimensah Kosa is the Deputy Minister for Regional Reorganization and Development, and he provided the local translation for us. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take a closing prayer. We'll take a closing prayer. We'll take the national anthem, and then we'll proceed to take the official photos. But first, the traditional rulers of the Bono East region want to say a very special thank you to His Excellency the President. They will be followed by members of parliament from the now Bono East region, led by the Deputy Defense Minister, Major Derek Odro, who will lead the members of parliament as they also proceed to say their thanks to His Excellency the President. When we are done with that, I would invite the Chief Imam of the Ghana Armed Forces to join us with a closing prayer, and then we'll take the national anthem. And then take the official photographs. Constitutional Instrument 113, publicly presented today, February the 13th, to give effect to the creation of region number 13, the Bono East region. Nananum continue to express their thanks to His Excellency the President. May I quickly ask the members of parliament from the Bono East region who've indicated they also want to say a special thanks to His Excellency the President to very quickly line up so that you follow right after the traditional rulers. Members of parliament from the Bono East region who have indicated they want to say their thanks. It is your turn now. Yeah. Members of Parliament from the Bono East region. Indeed, I'm told that other members of Parliament from the entire Bono East and the soon-to-be Ahafo region all want to join to say thank you to His Excellency the President. And it is a joy to see members of Parliament from across the political divide all join hands to say thank you to the President for what is happening here today. It happened just around 20 minutes after midday. History was made here at the forecourt of the Jubilee House. When the members of parliament are done, we will take the closing prayer and then the national salute, after which Mr. President will take photographs with the chiefs and the delegation. And finally, the members of parliament will have an opportunity to say thank you to His Excellency the President. May I invite the Chief Imam of the Ghana Armed Forces to join me. When we are done with the members of parliament, we'll take the closing prayer and then the national salute. I'm told the delegation of MPs includes the only female MP in the region and the NDC Member of Parliament for Kintampo South, who also expresses her gratitude to His Excellency the President. When the MPs are done, we'll take the closing prayer. Chief Imam of the Ghana Armed Forces, please join me. We're getting ready for the closing prayer. Shall we clear the arena, please? You're saying the closing prayer, yeah? Right. Joe, can we clear the arena for the prayer?
Shall we be in the mood for the closing prayer, please? Almighty Allah, we thank you once again for a very fruitful and successful moment of history in the Republic of Ghana. Praise is to Almighty Allah once for giving us a mindful and listening leadership. We ask for your presence. Take absolute control over the officialization of these regions, especially Bono East Region. We seek opportunities to exhibit strengths of wisdom you bestowed on the Bono region. Grant the leadership of new region success in whatever work they engage in. Bless all the actors in the process who made it possible for the whole nation to assemble here today. Gracious and merciful God, make Bono East a frequented place for men and women, as well as purify the region for whoever circumambulated within for the purposes of its natural resources and development. Let them submit to the sovereignty of the Constitution of Ghana. Omnipotent Lord, bless our president for his absolute commitment to have catapulted Ghana into the land of progress once again. Our Lord, we pray you govern his actions, the actions of the Council of States, the actions of his cabinet ministers. Show them your natural path to give their best to our mother, Ghana. Grant us the traveling mercies to wherever we are going. We continue to pray and say, Allahumma ya man adhar al-jamila wa satar al-qabih, wa lam yu'akhid bil-jarirati wa lam yahtik al-sitr, ya hasan al-tajawuz, ya sami'a kulla najwa, wa ya muntaha kulla shakwa, يسر على بلدنا غانا وعلى العالم أجمعين. اللهم إن لم يكن العالم والغانا أهلا لبلوغ رحمتك فإن رحمتك أهلا لأن تبلغ غانا ورحمتك وسعت كل شيء ونحن أشياء فلتسعنا رحمتك. This and many more blessings we ask through Almighty Allah. Amen.
Please resume your seats as we prepare for the photographs. The first set of photographs, His Excellency the President and the chiefs who have led the delegation. The second, His Excellency the Vice President will join. And then, finally, all other members of the delegation will join.